Go away, you Biff.
Biff?
Go away.
Why?
Because I'm busy and I haven't got time for people like you.
You call me a f***ing Biff?
I called you a Biff.
What for?
Because you're a Biff.
Why though?
No, go away because I'm busy.
I just went like that.
Somebody. Yeah, I know, you know me now. So go away.
What are you going to do about it?
Go away, you.
Don't call me a f***ing Biff. I'm not a football lad.
Away.
I'm not going anywhere, I'm on a public footpath. You f***ing Biff. Miss, he called me a f***ing Biff and he's a sergeant.
Okay, we just dealing with...
I'm not a football lad. I'm not a football lad.
Right.
He called me a f***ing Biff.
Okay, are you okay to just...
Can you tell me... No, I'm not. I'm getting a train.
Right, okay then.
Can you tell me what police force he's from? Please,
Let's
miss.
see what force we are here and we can't...
I don't know, but what... No, is it Blackburn? Is it Preston?
Lancashire Police.
No, but what...
I can't tell you you've already done the photograph anyway.
What the
Section 5 of the Public Order Act makes it an offense to use language that intimidates or unsettles others. Yet that's exactly what this sergeant did. His words weren't just careless. They showed a deliberate lack of professionalism. Instead of correcting himself when challenged, he repeated them with pride, revealing disregard for both respect and responsibility. This wasn't an accident, it was a choice, a conscious act that undermines the very standards he should uphold. For a sergeant, whose role is to lead by example, such conduct isn't just disappointing, it's a deep violation of ethics and public trust.
We're just dealing with...
I know, but you weren't dealing with anybody when I was at the side of the van.
Okay.
He called me a f***ing Biff. Why?
To me now, I've had a very, very long day.
Yeah.
I'm very busy. I'm very tired.
Yeah.
I've still got a long time to go on this shift. And the
Yeah.
last thing I need is people like you coming to the side of my police van, pulling stupid faces when I've got stuff to do. I am a very busy man. Clearly,
Can I pull stupid
if you wish
faces?
to make a complaint about me, fill your boots. But I've had enough.
What
and I need
station
you
are you
to go
based? What
away now.
station are you based at?
Blackburn.
Blackburn.
Yes. All right.
Right.
Thank you very much. You've had your fun now. Please, will you leave?
No,
me
I'm catching a train.
Right. Well, go and get a train then.
Serious, Constable?
Yeah.
Are you a sergeant?
Yeah. Go and get a train. If you want a train.
That's unwanted contact, that.
You're going to finish with getting arrested. You're going to
there, but he's a police officer.
I don't want to get arrested. No, I know.
Go then, just go.
Stop pushing me in my back, please. I'm not a football fan. I'm not a football fan. Sergeant, that is pure that.
There's no need for this, isn't it?
That is pure that. What you did to me then.
The situation escalates when the sergeant shoves the auditor despite the auditor showing no hostility, only questioning his choice of words. Officers are required to use force only when it is reasonable and necessary. Yet this act failed on every count. The push itself could even amount to common assault under Section 39 of the Criminal Justice Act 1988, exposing a clear misuse of authority. What makes it worse is his smug retort. If you wish to make a complaint about me, fill your boots. That dismissive stance reflects a troubling mindset, where rank is confused with impunity and accountability is brushed off with arrogance.
What's the train station?
Did you witness the pushing?
I've not witnessed any pushing, no.
You didn't witness the pushing?
We're just removing you from the area because we...
I'm going on a train. I'm going on a train.
But why are you not walking? Come on.
Why would he use that language to me though? Please, miss. You are currently live to hundreds of people, sir.
Your behaviour towards police officers today has been nothing but disgraceful.
Disgraceful? I've got it all on record. I've got it all on record. I got it all on record. What did I swear? Did I swear or anything like that to you, sir? What did I swear? Pull in a face?
When we're very busy people.
Pull in a face? You committed a public order offence. You call me a biff.
Very, very busy.
Did you call me a biff?
Biff?
Did you call me a biff?
Pull faces towards the police.
Pull a face. That's what I do to kids. That's what I do to kids. You call me a biff, and I've got it all on camera. Sergeant 75, you will be disgraced, sir.
This sergeant's excuse that the auditor's faces justified his outburst would be laughable if it weren't so serious. Claiming that expressions warrant swearing and physical force is not only childish, but has no legal footing. As a senior officer, he should have stayed composed. Yet instead he swore, shoved, and then tried to flip the blame. His claim that the auditor acted disgracefully is pure deflection. The auditor was vocal but calm, while the sergeant showed no restraint or remorse. This wasn't just poor judgment. It was a refusal to own his actions, twisting the truth to paint the victim as the offender.
You're obviously harassing my officers.
Harassing your officers?
I'm seeing people a little bit upset when you're speaking to them.
Do you know why they're upset? Because I've caught them out calling me a biff, and I've got the evidence to back that up. Would you endorse that sort of language?
I'm not going to comment on what other people have said.
So if I called you a biff now, how would you react to that?
I'm quite offended the fact that you
Would you arrest me for that?
sworn on the railway, which is contrary to a bylaw 8, so I suggest you
And I would not do that, sir.
have
No, I've told you what he said.
sworn.
No, I told you what he said.
It doesn't matter because you swore.
Real issue isn't just poor professionalism, it's the deliberate twisting of facts. The auditor was simply repeating the first sergeant's words, yet the second sergeant reframed it as an insult and even cited Railway Bylaw 8. That wasn't confusion. It was a calculated deflection, shifting attention away from misconduct. Instead of addressing the problem, blame was pinned on the auditor in a dishonest move. More troubling still is the instinct to shield a colleague not by standing on truth, but by bending it, showing a circle the wagon's mindset where loyalty outweighs accountability.
By repeating one of your... Can I report a crime to you?
You can absolutely report a crime.
Well, I want to report a crime to you. One of your constables called me a biff.
Right. Which
Right.
constable?
Sergeant 75.
Well, that's not a constable, that's a sergeant.
Well, it's still a crime. I'm repeating his words. I haven't said them. I'm saying what he said to me.
Hey, well, you then said, what if I called you?
So I'm asking you what in return.
You have sworn without referencing another person.
Well, can I just tell you this, sir? Just spin this here. We're live to a lot of people right
I'm
now,
really
right?
bothered about that.
So therefore, just be careful where you go with
Do you
this.
understand that the railway bylaws?
I know the bylaws, but they haven't. None of the British Transport Police have asked me to leave.
It's a constable.
A British Transport Constable, not a Lancashire Police Constable.
No, you're misunderstanding the law. It says the word constable. Constable can enforce a bylaw. Yes, the BTP have primacy, however, a constable can enforce the bylaw. You are currently, by swearing, acting in an unacceptable manner.
Oh, so here we go, guys. Another tyrant here. He's just said that I am swearing by merely repeating a sergeant's words. That's what I was doing. I wasn't swearing. No. Listen, Constable. So you are not. You can't. No. I asked you a question. I asked you a question, Constable. You're a sergeant as well. So is this how sergeants go down? I swore. I asked you, how would you feel if I called you that? Right. So I won't repeat it again because I don't use that language. I don't use that language.
Using that language towards me. I do appreciate it.
I don't, because it weren't directed at you. He directed it at me.
Then what I'd advise you, if you've got evidence, is ring 101 and make a complaint.
I want to make a complaint to you now.
Investigate another sergeant. You're the same rank as me, so what I would suggest is...
Oh, you can't investigate another sergeant. He's same rank. That's corrupt. That.
When the sergeant admits, I can't investigate another sergeant, he's the same rank as me. He exposes a glaring weakness in the system. That single line suggests a culture where loyalty outweighs accountability, reinforcing the auditor's claim of corruption. Policing should be rooted in fairness, with every complaint taken seriously, no matter the rank. By refusing to act simply because the officer holds the same title, he doesn't just sidestep responsibility, he confirms the very problem under scrutiny. A system more focused on protecting its own than delivering justice.
I will be doing it in my own time. I asked you a question. I wasn't swearing at you, and you know that, Constable.
However, the second time,
You know I weren't swearing at you.
swearing in general way.
But do you know what? If there's no member of public making that complaint, if there wasn't a person in the hearing of sight of that verbal, well, you haven't got a complaint of it. So there you go.
I need a complaint.
You do, because you can't be offended by that word.
But I'm not talking
That
about
might be in my vocabulary.
public order act. Talking about the bylaws.
Bylaws for the train station. So no British Transport Police Constable has asked me to leave this, which is accessible from all members of public until you get to that door.
Private property.
It's not up. It's up until you go into them doors.
No, you're
Well,
misunderstanding.
you ask a British Transport Constable here now.
This is part of the rail.
I spoke to a British Transport Constable and he has no problem with me being here, and you do, and you're Lancashire Police.
I have got a problem, so you're swearing.
I'm not swearing. I asked you a question, sir, on your sergeant's words.
Sworn.
Sergeant knows the auditor isn't swearing at him, but repeating the first officer's words, yet he twists it to make the auditor seem like the troublemaker. It's a deliberate tactic to deflect attention from misconduct and put the auditor on the defensive. By refusing to acknowledge the words as a quote, he flips the story and undermines a valid complaint. This isn't just a strategy to shield himself and his colleagues, showing a culture more concerned with self-protection than with addressing wrongdoing directly.
Seriously?
Well, did you not?
I swore. Is that a public order offence?
I'm not saying it is. Have I said that? Have I said the
Well,
word
what are you
public order?
repeating it for then?
What?
Do you know?
What
Do you know?
I'm saying-
Section 5 public order needs to be abusive and threatening in its nature.
have
Have I abused you or threatened you?
Have I mentioned Section 5 of the Public Order Act?
Well, what law are you trying to stop me from using that word?
Bylaw 8 of the Railway Bylaws
Yeah.
incorporates unacceptable behaviour,
Yeah.
including
That's right.
swearing on the railway.
There you go. And I asked you a question about your sergeant who directed them words at me. I've got the evidence that I never use them words. I never use them words at him. He used them words at me. And I'm asking you if that's acceptable for your sergeant to call me something Biff. I will not use that word again if you don't want me
No, I
to.
find it quite offensive.
This situation so hypocritical is the sergeant's double standard. When his colleague used the offensive term directly toward a member of the public, it was ignored without consequence. Yet when the auditor repeated the word only to highlight what was said, it suddenly became unacceptable. This selective outrage exposes a bias that shields officers while punishing civilians for far less. It's a clear example of twisting rules to fit a narrative using the word as a weapon against the auditor while excusing its far more damaging use by a fellow officer.
I find it offensive that he directed that word at me.
Then I suggest you ring 101, who will take your...
Well, you're not looking good, Sergeant, because you're absolutely... Because I'm asking you a question.
You're asking me to take a complaint.
No, I'm asking you a question on what your sergeant said to me, and you're saying that I'm guilty of the thing that he said to me.
I don't know what he said. I was not...
You tried to get me off this property for using a word that your sergeant said to me. Did you just try to get me to leave here for that word?
To leave the railway station.
Well, you've no law to say that. I'm walking in my capability. Bye. See, there you go, guys. Absolute corrupt.
The encounter ends. The auditor points out the blatant double standard told to leave for repeating the same word a sergeant had used against him. With no defense left, the sergeant orders the driver to pull away, more eager to escape than address the issue. From start to finish, this was about ego over ethics. The first sergeant swore, shoved, and deflected responsibility, while the second twisted the story, accused the auditor unfairly, and refused to investigate under the shield of rank. What this revealed was a culture of protection and blame shifting, where misconduct is excused in uniform, and accountability is sidelined. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and check out Reggie's channel linked below. This is Rate the Audit. See you next time.